Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation, with another unboxing from the United States Mint. I'm not entirely sure which one this is. I'm hoping it is going to be the one that I think it is, but we'll find out together. It'll obviously be in the title, or maybe not. Mystery unboxing from the United States Mint, because we ordered so many of these Morgan dollars and peace dollars at different times, and they're kind of all shipping out at once. And some of these I had made even some of the same day with the first couple, the CCs and the O's, which, by the way, are merely Philadelphia minted coins with privy marks. And these are indeed the Morgan dollars with the O privy mark. This is the second batch of these. And what I do is I'm flipping these to pay for my original order for them. And so these are all New Orleans. We'll go ahead and show them quick here. I was kind of hoping they'd be the Philly and peace dollar minted ones, but let's take a look at one of them. So you can see here, this will just be you can probably see in a lot of these videos coming through now, but I did get another order with the CCs, but I didn't film that unboxing. And I've already flipped some of those, which I typically don't do flipping, but my LCS actually wants all the extra stuff I get from the United States Mint, and so that's what I do, you know. And so that is kind of one of the things that makes me kind of initiative to buy some of this stuff, is you can flip them if you have somebody that's willing to buy them, such as an LCS. I know that's what Silver Wolverine does. Well, you can make your money back, and they can resell them, and they can make a profit on them. They've got a market for them to do it, and they can strike while the iron is hot, and that's what we're doing here. But of course, I'll keep a set of these for my collection. This one appears to be evenly struck, which is nice, and it's a very nice, clean, consistent finish. I like that, if they are nice and evenly struck. This one, maybe not as much. This rim is a little thicker on this side than that side, but nonetheless, it passes. It passes for sure. But there it is. Fairly sharp details. Somebody had mentioned in a comment that they thought the details were a little bit soft, and I can kind of see where they're coming from on that. I think a lot of that is this matte finish that's on it, and that tends to kind of soften the features. In some ways, it kind of probably would have been better if it was a satin finish or a brilliant uncirculated finish to these, in kind of honor of the original. But they are 3/9 fine silver, and so notice it fits down in that slot for display. And there it is, 175,000 mintage of these, which is not a very... It's not a low mintage by any stretch, but there was such high demand for these. They sold out so quickly. In fact, I will tell you that my LCS knows of an organization who paid a hacker to write a bot program to get a bunch of these at the beginning. Now, he didn't say who they were or who they hired or anything like that, but apparently, it's much easier than some people think. Of course, you know, they pay, and they split the process, and they pay them to do it. They're still coming out ahead because they can basically grab a good chunk of the market of these. And so that is what the U.S. Mint was working to try to fix, and I think they've gotten better at that, which is definitely a good thing. So there you have it. And this, thought I'd just share this. More of these are coming in. They only have one more box. Like I said, I didn't do the CC, but I do have the CC in another of what that I did, but I didn't film that unboxing. I figured it'd be too boring, but I was hoping this would be the Peace and Morgan. But I'm going to go ahead and post this video anyway, just to talk about it. And by the way, you know, and again, I know some have criticized, well, why are you still buying from the U.S. Mint? You've been so critical of them. Well, And they're the only game in town if you want to buy these Morgan dollars. And you're going to get the lowest price direct from the U.S. Mint. And my criticism of the Mint is not so much as to, it's not so much just to be critical or just to complain. I look at it as constructive criticism because, I like some of the coins that I buy from the Mint for some of for various different reasons. Although I will be talking about something next year with relation to the Mint. That's going to be a very profound shift for me as a collector. Stay tuned for that. However, going forward, there are certain things that have not crossed that threshold for me not to buy from the Mint. Certain products. There's other products that am not interested at all from the Mint. I never have been. But there's others like these. I really wanted these, so the Mint is the only place in town that offers them, and so that's why I get them. But any criticism that I have for the Mint is entirely meant to be constructive. It may not appear that way to some of you, but it is meant to say that, hey, they can do better. They should do better. Other mints do better, and are so far advanced than the United States Mint. And it's in that spirit that if they were to actually take and assess on what other mints are doing or hear what collectors are saying, and since this channel is public, I know I'm not the largest YouTube channel, obviously, out there for collecting coins, but I think if I say it, more likely there's a chance that the word may get to somebody at the Mint. And again, it's meant to be totally constructive. And I've even offered it before that if there's anybody at the Mint who would be willing to be interviewed from a collector and even somewhat of a stacker standpoint of view, I'd love to talk to them. The door is always open. It would be an honor to be able to talk to them. I think we could have a very constructive dialogue to talk about some of these issues, and maybe, if anything, to help understand why some of our criticism, maybe to help us get some reasoning behind some of the criticism, to make us help us understand, that makes sense that they can't do this because of this or reason or that reason. The thing is I think most of us are reasonable, and I don't think our criticism is in any sense unreasonable, and they will probably understand our point of view as well. So there you have it, but there it is, the Morgan silver dollar. From legislation created for these, and I think they're very well done, and I'm a fan of them. And as a collector, I'm glad I'm going to have a set of these. So there you have it. What are your thoughts on the Morgan dollars? What do you think of the strike? What do you think of the design? Do you like the matte finish? Do you like the reeded edge here, which is what the original coins? And what do you think about the purity? These are 3/9 fine pure, not 1 ounce of silver. Some people say, well, they should be 1 ounce of silver, but only if it's going to be sold as bullion. These are not bullion coins. However, I will say this. I think that it would be neat to have a bullion version of these, but I'll tell you why the Mint will probably never do it, and I may save that for another video. But here this is, in this video right now, you're seeing it, the Privy marked dollar here from the United States Mint. This is a legal tender coin. I could take it and buy some bubble gum with it, although one would be foolish to do it since you paid $85 a piece for it. There's one. Here's two. And here is the third. A multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch this video, and I want to strongly encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.